Hey guys, it's Racing Cats, and today I'm doing my 100K Q&A. First off, before we get started, I'd like to thank all of you for subscribing and liking and favoriting my videos. It really helps a lot, and 100K is just amazing. Like, I never thought I'd be here. I know most YouTubers say that, but it's ridiculous to think that 100,000 different people have clicked that subscribe button on my channel and watch. Well, not everyone watches the content, but it's just amazing to think that 100,000 people have viewed my content at some point or another and decided, hey, this is what I want to watch, and they click subscribe. And today I'm going to do a Q&A. So I told people to ask me some questions on Twitter, and these are the questions that you guys came up with. Okay, so the most popular question asked on Twitter was, why the name Racing Cats and where did it come from? Well, back in maybe like 2009, about 6 years ago, my cousin decided he wanted to sign up for a dating website, and he was maybe 13 or 14 around the time, and I was about 12. So he was signing up, and he was creating his username, and his username was Racing Fish, because he enjoyed watching NASCAR. Like, he was a real NASCAR fan, and he really enjoyed watching NASCAR and racing, and he also liked fishing, and as a result also liked fish in general. So, and then I wanted to create an account, not just for the dating website, but I just wanted to create an account too. And I took racing from him, but then I was like, I don't really like fish. What's something that I like? And I thought, well, yeah, I like cats. So I went with Racing Cats, and that stuck for the last 7 years. Another question that got asked was, am I going to make another NoobTube montage and or another Diary of a Mad NoobTuber video? I want to, I really do, but with Advanced Warfare, they still do not force game chat in the game, so it's hard to get people out of party chat to get angry at you. Now, montages, this isn't a problem, but I'm not the one to do montages, really, and I prefer to just do reactions. But since I can't get reactions from Advanced Warfare, it's been kind of difficult to play it. Do you plan on going to future events? Yes, I really do want to go to future events like PAX and what else is there, E3 and all of those good things. I'd love to go there. It's just I don't have the money to fund it. I'm 18. I'm barely starting college. I don't have money to just spend on going where I need or want to go. And if I could, I would, but since I can't, I can't. Alright, next question. What are you scared of and why? One thing that I'm absolutely terrified of is wasps. I can't stand them. If anything, like, just really any flying bug that gets around me will freak me the fuck out. I will tell you to kill it, because I will not get near it. If it can sting you, no. Take that shit away from me. But as for why, well, when I was maybe 3 years old, and this isn't from my experience, like, I don't remember this, but this is what I was told happened, and my brain remembers it, but not me. So, when I was about 3 years old, I was playing with a ball on the front porch of my house, and the ball went under this bench that my mom was sitting on. Well, it so happens that the wasp decided to make a nest under there, and they didn't like that the ball had hit their nest, so when I crawled under there, they took out their anger on me, and I had to be rushed to the hospital. So that's why I don't like fucking wasps, because they are dicks, they don't like people, and they can just go fuck themselves. What's my favorite thing to do? Well, I'm pretty sure you could easily take a guess at it, but my favorite thing is to play video games. I mean, they provide entertainment, there's nothing really else to say about that. They provide entertainment. How did I meet my friends? Well, it started off with Vanos. He had about 1,000 subs, and I was a subscriber to him. And he back then he would do some open lobbies with his fans, and I decided I wanted to get in, and every time he did those open lobbies, I would try my best to get into the lobby to play with him. So basically you could say I was a fanboy. So as time went on, like, we just started talking more in the lobbies, and then I made friends with Tyler, or Wildcat as you probably know him, and we became friends, and then Tyler introduced me to this small little group they had going, which was Evan, Vanos, Moo, or Brock, and Tyler, and Wildcat, and Screw, which he's not around much anymore, but, you know, Screw's there. So we just had this small little group of friends, and then as the years went on, more people kept getting added. Like, what was it? Vanos contacted Delirious, and they started playing together. And then Delirious was friends with, like, basically I Do Work and 407 and all them. And just slowly but surely, the group just started expanding to the point we are now. The next question says, if I weren't a YouTuber, what would I be doing right now? Well, let's just say I wouldn't be doing much different. I've played video games since I was a child. I'm playing video games now. And even if I didn't upload those video games, I'd probably still be playing them because they've been with me for pretty much my entire life, and I don't know, I just like video games. What inspired me to make a YouTube channel and to make videos? Well, like I said earlier, I made friends with Vanos and Moo and Wildcat, and they all had YouTube channels, and they were all running their YouTube channels, and I thought, man, that might be fun, so I decided I would join them, and I started uploading my own, like, I bought my own Elgato. I'm looking at it right now. I bought that back in, like, maybe May of 2 years ago or so. So, was it May? I think it was May. It was around my birthday, I remember that. So, I bought the Elgato for my birthday, and I started making videos with it, and do I regret it? No, not really. It's fun. So, yeah, that's why I make videos, because my friends do. Okay, so this next question says, why am I making solo videos? If you haven't noticed yet, I've done a few solo vids that have none of my friends in it, and it's just me. Well, it's my channel, and I want to make it more about me. I don't want my channel to be based around my friends and what they're doing and their videos and all that. So if you're expecting to watch some of them here, you can unsubscribe if you want. Maybe it'll drop me back below 100K, but I want the channel to be mine and about me. I'd rather have it that way and have less subscribers than to have a lot of subscribers that are only here for other people. Okay, so this next question says, have you been doing anything productive since you're not very active on YouTube? Well, I've been in college, so if you count that as productive, then yeah, I've been productive. I'd rather focus on college and getting a degree and whatnot than to focus solely on YouTube. YouTube to me is nothing but a hobby. I don't want to make it a job because I don't want to play video games as a job. That just takes the fun out of, like, the one thing I find fun. So, what's your favorite video that you've ever made? Well, I have 3 different favorite videos, and they all have their own reason why I like them, and I'll tell you now. So, there's this one that I made a long time ago, like close to 2 years ago. It's called Drawing a Perfect Circle. I love that video because of the idea behind it. It's so different from what I do now. It's so different from everything else. And it's like, it stands out among my videos that it's just a completely different thing from everything else. And it's just kind of unique. I'll put it down in the script. I'll put all of the videos down in the description. But I liked that for the idea. The second favorite video that I liked is a video called Von Snuffled. It's from Gary's Mod, Trouble in Terrorist Town. The intro is a James Bond edit, and I really loved what I did with that. I thought it was an amazing edit from my part. it is fairly simple, to be fair, but I just thought it was pretty amazing when I made it, and I thought that was like a really good video. Unfortunately, it's not a very popular video of mine. And then one of my most popular videos that I believe it deserves the most popular video for a reason is The Adventures of Lawnmower Than Me, and that's a GTA 5 video. I believe that's the best edited video I've made so far. It has a lot of different edits and such in it, and I just believe it's a pretty good video for it's how it's edited. Like, I edited it pretty well. I think it flowed pretty nice. It was just a good video, and it's fairly popular for a reason. When I'm in other person's videos, why can I barely be heard or whatnot? So, by nature, I'm a shy person. I don't like talking above people. I don't like shouting out and whatnot. I also have a deep voice, so when I do talk, it's not very easy to hear me over people that are speaking loudly. So that's why you usually won't hear me if I'm in a video, but you don't hear me, is because I have a deep voice by nature. And like I said, I'm just shy, and with the deep voice, it makes it kind of difficult to be heard over people that are being loud and laughing and whatnot. When did you get into gaming, and what was your first video game? Well, the very first memory I have was playing the Nintendo 64 with my dad, and we were playing Mario Kart 64 when I was about maybe 4 years old, and that's the first memory I can have of video games. And ever since then, I've just enjoyed video games. I don't know what it is about it. It's the escapism, I guess, that's really great for me. What is my favoriteest game ever? Well, I would have to say that the Monster Hunter series is my absolute favorite of every game that I've played. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. It's about, you start off small. You start with barely no armor, barely any weapons, and you have to go out, kill things, improve your weapons, and then, like, near the end, you're just fighting these ridiculously huge monsters that, like, you shouldn't have no business fighting. But there you are, killing it, getting its rewards, and it's just that satisfaction of taking something down that's so much bigger than you, and just taking it down and just turning it into gear and making it your bitch, basically. It's just an amazing feeling. I've played it since the Monster Hunter Freedom came to the PSP. I played the PS2 version, never really got into that one. But once it came out on the PSP, I played it, fell in love with it, and I've played it ever since. And coming February 13th, Monster Hunter 4 for the 3DS comes out, and I cannot wait to play that, because that game's going to be amazing. They added 2 new weapons to the roster, and I'm excited as hell for that game. Alright, next question. What do you enjoy the most about gaming? Well, like I said earlier, I think it's the escapism factor that's the best part to me. Being able to come home from school or work or whatever you have to do, coming home from your daily obligations, and just being able to relax and escape to a whole new world where you can just do whatever you want. Well, do whatever you want according to the game's rules, but you get the idea. You can find a game you like, just sit down, relax, and just embrace it, I guess. What games are you going to play in the future? If I had to answer that with one sentence, it would be the fun ones. But seriously, just whatever game looks like it'll be fun to play. I mean, I might not upload every game I play. Just because I don't upload it doesn't mean I don't find it fun. There's some games that you can't upload, but they're a load of fun. I can name a few, and some of them, it's like, some of them you have to invest a bunch of time into to get what you want from the game. And those games aren't for everyone, but you know, you can't just upload those types of games because it would be boring gameplay, and unless you like try to help others that are trying to get into the game. But other than that, I mean, what games am I playing? I'll just be playing the ones that look fun, that I have fun with, and the ones I can play with friends. What would you do if you were allergic to cats? I'd probably be racing dogs or something, but if I was allergic to the fur part or like the hairs, I don't know, I'd be something. I don't know. I could have X's in my name for all I care. I don't know. If I was allergic to cats, that'd suck. But if I was allergic to cats, I would have never known the love of cats anyways. So, I mean, I don't know. It'd suck. It'd suck that I wouldn't be able to go around cats or people that like cats, but it wouldn't be something I would be upset about because I've lived with it my entire life. May I have a high five? Alright, look at the screen right now. There's a 5. Now watch closely. Now it's high. Yeah, there's your high five. Hope you enjoy it. Would you rather be a sassy chipmunk or a cowardly dragon? I would rather be the cowardly dragon. Just because I'm a coward doesn't mean I still don't have fucking fire breath and able to fly around. If I'm a chipmunk, it's just like everyone would laugh at me, or that, or I'd be roadkill. You're not gonna run over a dragon. Yeah, I didn't think so. I still have fire. Yeah, just because I'm a coward doesn't mean I can't burn down a town. Would you rather go without ever using the internet again, or would you rather always have to be within 5 feet of Nicolas Cage? I can't live without the internet, and with Nicolas Cage, that would just be a bonus. And he's funny, and I guess if we got bored, we could go steal the Declaration of Independence. I mean, Nicolas Cage is Nicolas Cage. Maybe we'll go to hell or something, I don't know. What is the something that is nothing, but is something or nothing? I don't know. How can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? That's chaos theory. Mermaid, dragon, or both. Dragons, because, like I said earlier, dragons are cool, they can fly, and they can breathe fire. Who wouldn't want to be a dragon? What's 9 plus 10? Well, the known of 9 plus 10 is 19, but the known unknown is 21. However, there's also an unknown, which I can't figure it out because it's not known. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does. If you could have one superpower and one useless superpower, what would they be? Well, the useful superpower I'd like to have is to be able to teleport. I wouldn't have to travel anywhere. I wouldn't have to pay any travel fees. I would just teleport wherever I want, across the world, across the continent, whatever the fuck. Teleporting would be amazing because I could go see people that I wanted to see and whatnot. Useless superpower would be to go back in time for 1 second, but it takes a second to go back in time. So basically, the time travel will take me back before I cast the time travel spell. That's pretty useful if you ask me. If you could switch places with a cat, what would you do? Well, to answer that question, I've already made a video on it. It was the last video I uploaded, so why don't you go watch it right now? Do it. Well, after this Q&A, go watch it. Do it, because it's me being a cat. Who wouldn't want to watch me be a cat? Probably a lot of people, but go watch it if you're watching this because you'll want to watch it. Okay, so the next set of questions are going to be a part of a lightning bonus round. It's a bunch of questions that can be quickly answered with a single word or a single sentence, and that I can just get through a bunch of them quickly. Are you ready? Let's go. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Yes. Can I be in your video? No. Do you have any tattoos? No. What color is your hair? Black. Will I upload more Meme Run? No. I don't know what to ask you. Okay. What's your favorite color? Orange. Have you ever did any drugs? No. Why do I sound like Clay Aiken? Because I'm from the South, I guess. How much do I love cats on this scale? Yes. Do I even cat? Yes. Will I answer your question? No. How old am I? 18. And how much swag do I have? A lot. Alright, so that's the end of the Q&A. That's all the questions that were asked on Twitter. I didn't get to your question. I'm sorry. I'll do another one at some other point. If you want to follow me on Twitter, just in case I do one in the next few months or so, go ahead and do that. Link will be in the description. But other than that, guys, I want to thank you all for watching my Q&A today, and I hope you have a great rest of the day.